like, who do you think has better insight on what's going on, social media or me? So for people to imply that, like, she was blindsided, she didn't know, is like insulting to my intelligence.
This is your man.
Yes,
Look at the screen.
that's mine. And,
And
gonna stick beside him.
that's what you're going to settle for.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
And I realized and recognized that if I move forward with Marissa, every day I would be in a place where I would feel exhausted and overwhelmed. And not to take away from the pain that you felt, but it was difficult for me as well.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nobody asked you that a bitch ass thing.
Meanwhile, like, I hear that he's saying, like, stuff after the video, like, calling me, like, a grenade and calling me ugly, and all these people are saying that he's saying all these things behind my back.
Said she looked like a grenade. Literally said she looked like a grenade.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
Come on.
Sounds like it's gone through you, so did that happen?
You talked to Stevie about it.
You said some mean shit.
I didn't
Get
talk to
back. Ramses wants to quietly over here.
I never said that. I never said that.
Hannah has said
If I like, and there's people on the stage who would have my back and know that I'm a good guy and I was here for the right reason.
I'd love to tell it, but to be honest, I don't think anybody believes me, wants to hear. So at the end of the day, why should I? Nobody wants to believe me. Nobody cares about my side of the story.
Oh, look at the little baby. And now look at the big baby. Wow.
Why would you say that to any grown man out here trying to love you?
And it was crazy how you belittled me the way that you did.
Y'all asked men to take you seriously, and why would you belittle me?
So
like
why
that?
are you guys just in my face?
Hey guys, welcome back. So we're doing Love is Blind, the reunion, so let's just get into it. So everybody's coming out.
Taylor and Garrett.
Oh, he looked good.
He's delicious. I mean, I really do mean that. That's a delicious man right there.
Ashley and Tyler.
Why are they holding hands? Y'all still together?
That's disgusting.
Marissa. Ramses.
You suck.
Hannah.
Oh, she lost a ton of weight.
Nick.
Steven.
Ew.
Monica.
Hey girl, hey.
Alex. Tim.
Ew. So they also brought my girl back. Oh my gosh, what's her name again? 80. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Anyways, they also brought back family members, but also some of the cast will be joining them soon as well.
And everyone, please do not worry. Brittany, Leo, and Leo's Rolex are all here today.
So we're gonna start off with Ashley and Tyler. So apparently they're still married. Why? Honestly, she better have a good excuse because I don't want to hear, that's my man, so I'm gonna stick beside him. No.
Hard to believe, but you've been married almost a year now, almost a year.
Yeah, it is actually hard to believe. Why are y'all still together? So they bring up his sperm donation drama, and he basically tells us that he did help in the beginning and he did step up once that friend's wife left.
Those kids, that family, they did not sign up for this.
That family? You mean your family? Bro, those are your kids, your children, your offspring. That is your baby mama. What are you talking about, that family?
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
This was my very close friend. So I voluntarily stepped in and helped.
It's your family. Like, he's talking about how he spent Christmas with them, but he like spends the holidays with all of his friends.
I've spent holidays with all my friends, all their kids. And I played a part that became very shaky with a friend.
But like, you slept with that woman and y'all conceived twins. That is no longer a sperm donation. You are a father. And he literally doesn't clear up any of that.
I'm giving this explanation now because I feel like the world is waiting for it. But I don't owe anyone an explanation but my wife.
Oh, please. You came on national TV, so yes, you do. Anyways, he then lets us know that Ashley been known all of this, and it's just news to the rest of us. So then after that, Ashley starts going on and on and on about how we, the internet, we don't really know anything, and we should kind of stay out of their business. And apparently, she knows more than us.
When I said I do to all of it. I was aware, and I took on what I wanted to. And this is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of love.
Yes.
This is a rarity, and it's something that is worth risking anything for.
Oh, you sound like you slow.
But the internet was trying to look out for you. I don't think people were trying to be malicious because men lie. Well, men lie too. We all lie, okay? We all lie. But we were just looking out for you, girl. But then she goes on saying that it was really hard for him and they really had this whole conversation and that they were also just trying to keep things under wrap because not everything is shown on TV.
You guys had already had this conversation. See, that's the thing is we weren't there. We weren't there for a couple other things we'll get to later.
Hey, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
Oh, that was awkward. Anyways, that's the end of their drama. I feel like it was very short, and I don't feel like a lot of people like jumped on them as much as they should have. Not like Ashley, because whatever, Ashley, she's just slow at this point. But I feel like a lot of them should have like jumped Tyler because they just let him get away with way too much. Okay, just way too much.
Stupid bitch.
So they then move on to my girl AD. They kind of asked her what's going on with like her love life.
Just having a good time. By yourself or with someone?
Not by myself.
Girl, stop teasing us and let us know. We promise we won't tell nobody.
Very special someone, but we're keeping it private. We're keeping it cute. What else?
Y'all, she won't tell us. She saw how we dragged Tyler. Now she don't want us to drag her man. That's fine. Moving on. Now for Marissa and Ramses. So they asked her how she felt rewatching that back, and she's about to cry.
I felt like I was reliving it.
God, I'm such a crybaby.
Oh my gosh, poor Marissa. But why does it also look like Ramses is about to cry too? Ugly ass shut the fuck up. So then they asked him the same question, and he's like, oh, it was so hard to watch, and blah 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 this and blah 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 that.
Watching it back was difficult. Just seeing how she was falling apart was very difficult to watch back.
Y'all, even her mama looks pissed at him. So they asked him what was his reason on why he fell out of love with her, and he brings up that damn energy again. He said that there was no balance, like it was in the pods.
And I realized and recognized that if I move forward with Marissa, every day I would be in a place where I would feel exhausted and overwhelmed. She deserves a person.
Girl, I hate him too. Fuck him. So her mom said that she did talk to him after the breakup, and she wanted to punch him in the throat. Same girl, same. But you know, she had to be civilized and try to talk to him into continuing the relationship. But as we all know, he said no.
When she came into this experiment, she was going to meet her one, and she thought you were it, and you broke her. I had to help pick her up. She was devastated. You didn't see that part. You got to walk away and cry like you were the one that was hurt.
Oh my God, I can't. Get out.
Then Marissa basically calls him out because he kept saying I when it's supposed to be we, because, you know, they're a partnership and they're supposed to figure things out together.
And not to take away from the pain that you felt, but it was difficult for me as well.
Oh my gosh, nobody asked about you. Shut up.
You're beautiful, and your energy is beautiful.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. So then after that, he kind of brings up like the whole birth control drama thing, and he's just trying to like make himself look better because he's like, no, I didn't whine, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. We actually talked about it and we actually figured out a like solution. Whatever, Ramses. It is what it is. We don't care.
Exit that way. Thank you.
Anyways, that's the end of their drama. Now for Nick and Hannah, who had like the biggest segment in like the whole entire episode. Why? You'll see. So they asked Hannah if she regrets how she said a couple of things because, you know, she was very direct and overall a nagging asshole.
You suck.
My personality is I'm very to the point. I'm very direct. That's just who I am. I'm very blunt.
Oh, we can tell.
And sometimes my delivery does not come out how I think it's coming out. I think I'm just like telling you exactly how it is, but really I just sound like a bitch.
Yeah, you sure did. She said everything she said was indeed all true, but she just has to watch how she said things. And I mean, yeah, she's not lying, but she still really came off as a bitch. Also, add to that, there's just a lot of things that she just really didn't need to say. Like she was for real bullying the guy. So Nick said that she's entitled to her opinions, but there were some things that he didn't agree with.
That she was saying.
Like what?
We weren't on the same level intellectually, financially literate, respectful.
He said that he watched it back and she would tell her friends that one of the reasons why she was with him was because he was respectful. But then when they broke up, she would say that he was disrespectful, which you can tell rubbed him off the wrong way. So Garrett then adds his 2 cents and Hannah looks pissed.
Demonstrated a lot of patience that I never would have had. So I'm very impressed by that, and I knew he was a good dude, but...
So then they asked her what she thinks about that.
I'm a lot. Like, I'm self-aware. Are you sure? And like, I know that like you have to have a lot of patience with me because like I am direct and I'll just say things.
Yep.
But yeah, I get it. I guess he had a lot of patience. Yeah.
It's really funny looking at everybody trying so hard not to burst out laughing. So they're kind of just trying to nudge Hannah to apologize to Nick because of how rude she was, and she just refuses. She keeps saying that she's direct, but damn girl, an apology wouldn't kill you.
I'm just direct. Period. I am. I'm very direct. It's harsh. It's bad.
They then ask AD what she thinks, and she actually backs her up.
Listen, she's doubling down. She's standing.
Double down is that's exactly what's happening.
She said what she said, and She's standing on it. I love that for you, girl.
Like, I'm all about being a girl's girl, but that also means that we hold each other accountable. Hold her accountable, AD. So she apologizes right after.
And I'm sorry, I was so cruel to you. I am.
It's fine. Like, you know,
So now she's getting emotional, and Nick tries to stick up for her by saying that she shouldn't be getting all the hate comments that she's getting so far. But then Marissa whispers something in Hannah's ear, and then Hannah calls out Nick for liking some of those hate comments that he was just talking about.
And like people will say things, and it's not bad, but it's just like people will say mean things,
no,
and you like
yeah.
it.
So, you know, if
I don't
it's
think you mean it like that, but it hurts
like,
my feelings.
Okay, then why did he bring it up? Like, can a man not like hate comments after you've been his #1 hater this whole entire relationship? Like, come on. So then she brings up looking through his notebook and saying that he wrote that he wanted to be the most famous person on Love is Blind. He's over here trying to explain himself, and she's just making faces like she got him in like a gotcha moment.
be famous off Love is Blind. That was way before I even knew I was going to be on the show. Way
It's 2 weeks before.
That's the date. It's a 90-day thing.
Like, girl, shut the fuck up. Okay, it like feels like this is her moment to shine, to kind of like make us hate Nick because she knows that everybody hates her. It's kind of obvious to see what she's trying to do. Anyways, he said that it was a part of a 90-day goal that he made even before he got casted on the show. He said that he left it on the table for the longest time, so it's not like he was trying to really hide anything.
I know that you were a good person when I knew you in the pods, but then you hear about these things and you're like, what were you here for?
Marissa, shut up. Like, girl, don't make me hate you. Like, you being so close to Hannah is like a red flag in itself. So she's trying to shoot down his explanations, and they're basically trying to villainize him. Like, where was all this energy with the guy that couldn't even claim his family as his family?
You know, like I lived with her. I was taking it extremely serious. I wouldn't have been on the show if I wasn't.
Hello? Speak up.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
So then Hannah brings up how he would say one thing and then another behind her back.
Well, meanwhile, like I hear that he's saying like stuff after the video, like calling me like a grenade and calling me ugly, and all these people are saying that he's saying all these things behind my back. But then when he gets on camera, he's like, Hannah's just so amazing, and so I think my frustration.
Vanessa, do not look back at him. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now like the next 10 minutes is them basically arguing back and forth of like apparently Nick calling Hannah a grenade behind her back. Like she's built like one, okay? Just want to make that clear. It's pretty rude, to be honest. I would hate to be called a grenade, not gonna lie.
Death to all of them.
I just didn't know what was going on, and then when I found that note, I was just like, oh, okay, like I see what this is for you. Doesn't mean that like maybe he went on for the wrong reasons and he liked me and he wasn't expecting that. Maybe that's what happened, but like be so fucking for real.
So he keeps saying that he didn't say that, but everybody's saying that he did say that. But apparently they all heard it from Steven because apparently he told Steven, who told everyone.
This sounds so messy and so ghetto, and I love it.
So right now it's Nick versus everyone.
For no reason. I never brought your looks up once.
You talked to Steven about it, and Steven talked to me about it.
I didn't
You have
talk
to
to
be honest. You did. You said not nice things about the way Hannah looked.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Now, do I believe Nick? No. I feel like he actually did say it and he's been like caught in a lie and he's like trying to like get out of it, but he's doing like a really bad job because if you look at him and you hear him, it's obvious that he's lying. Like you said it. If you said it, just say you said it. That's it. Stop trying to say, no, I didn't say it. No, I didn't say it. Bro, shut up. You fucking said it. But instead of him actually admitting to it, he's like doubling down and sticking to the fact that he didn't say it.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I never said that.
5 out of 10.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
That's what you guys heard from this person and this person.
You're friends.
Yeah, okay.
And y'all, Marissa is fighting hard for Hannah. Like she is speaking more than her. You would think that she was the one that was actually dating Nick.
Why did she invite me over a month after the show to hang out?
Because we're all human. I was fucking that man. Like, we all do crazy shit.
Oh my gosh, Marissa. You guys, peep her mom though, because she did not like that comment at all. Okay, so now after that, they kind of move on to Katie, you know, Hannah's best friend and Nick's other option, like love interest. So it shows the argument that Nick and Hannah had about Katie, and Hannah's saying that she doesn't trust Katie. And so Katie now said that that comment really hurt her.
When I found out how upset she was, I was sick, like sick to my stomach. I couldn't apologize more. I sent her flowers, like I was really unwell.
Damn, girl, you were sick? really?
Well, there's someone.
Right. Oh my gosh. So right. Because it was never that serious. So that's where they end. Now they bring out Leo and Brittany. And y'all, Brittany looks good. Oh my gosh. So then they asked Leo about how he kept bringing up money. And even he realized that he did way too much.
I think I overcooked it a little bit with the money talk. I didn't realize until I was watching it back. When I was watching, I thought, geez, this Leo guy won't shut up about it.
So then they asked the guys what they thought about him, and Tim is practically dick riding Leo. He's just going on and on and on and on about how much of a great guy he is. Like, okay, we get it.
Real talk, man. I love you, brother.
I love you too, man. Thank you.
Oh, we know. So then they asked him how it felt for him choosing between two girls, and he uses food as an analogy. Like, he said that he couldn't decide between pasta or steak, and all the girls just look so disappointed, and I would be too.
I think that women probably don't want to be associated with being steak or pasta.
I'm all right with being associated with meat, apparently. So.
Steven, we'll get to you.
We'll get to you in a minute, buddy.
Oh, Steven. Shut up, Steven.
You're a loser.
Anyways, he apologizes to both Hannah and Brittany, and then Brittany shares why they actually didn't go to Mexico, and that's because they were the weakest link.
They take it seriously. Like, they follow couples that they think are going to make it to the altar, and we clearly did not. They were right.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, guys, if I'm being honest, I only saw like 2 seasons of the show, so I really thought that everybody that got proposed to automatically goes to like the honeymoon stage. So the fact that they didn't go because they're like the weakest link was crazy to me. Like, what? Really? Y'all really thought they wouldn't make it, and so you guys didn't take them, and you guys were actually right because they didn't make it, but like still, come on, like 6 out of like the 8 people that you guys brought also didn't make it, so like, make it make sense, you know? How many people did make it? Wasn't it like 4 or 5? Gosh, I don't even remember. And they're all here. I just don't feel like counting. Anyways, they share photos of their trip to Miami. Like, is anybody shocked that he showed his Rolex?
Not me.
It's what matters, guys. Diamonds and Rolexes.
But they actually had a great time in Miami, but you know, it just didn't work out. Literally, there was no drama. I think like the biggest drama that they actually had was that she kept getting upset that he kept like drinking out of her cup, which she was like really mad about because he also had like the same drink. So why would he like take sips out of her cup? Which I feel like I would be like mad about that too, but whatever. I guess that just, she didn't like it that much, so yeah.
Why were you taking drinks out of her drink?
I don't know. I can't help myself. I just...
Anyways, they found out that they're just better off as friends. Brittany is seeing someone, but Leo is single, and that's it with them. Okay, now for Steven and Monica. I'm a spoiler now. I was not entertained. So it's his turn to reveal it all, but he said that he won't share what was in those messages because he simply forgot because he just deleted them all. Okay, Steven.
You respect that individual, but you certainly didn't have respect for me in that moment, so that's funny.
Me and Monica even talked about this off camera. We had a date 2 weeks after we talked about it too to
It wasn't
handle
a
the
date.
situation.
We went to dinner.
Well, sorry, we met up for dinner. I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Okay, let's move on.
So then he brings up how sorry he is and how he even wrote her parents an apology letter. And Monica's like, I knew you purposely wrote that just so you can bring it up on the show about how you wrote my parents a letter. Fuck you, Steven. She didn't say that last part, but like, y'all know what I mean. So now Steven is throwing a fucking tantrum and he starts saying that he just won't say anything because nobody wants to hear him out.
To be honest, I don't think anybody believes me, wants to hear, so at the end of the day, why should I? Nobody wants to believe me. Nobody cares about my side of the story.
Like, shut up and just say it. Anyways, he describes his moment of weakness about how he responded to a fetish text, and then he said that he just put the phone down, went to do his sleep test, which was actually true, but he said that he's been trying to grow ever since.
I've done what I'm supposed to do. I've read books. I go to therapy. I do all these things.
Well, that's what he said, but I genuinely feel like he'll probably cheat again. Okay, he just kind of like, he seems like the type. You know, he did it once, he did it again. Most likely he'll do it another time. But whatever, that's just me. That's just my opinion.
You know, that's just my opinion.
Looking now at the situation that maybe you had rose-colored glasses and maybe you ignored some of these signs because you wanted to be married and find your person.
So she said that she dated many cheaters, but apparently none of them were as honest as Steven. So she thought that he was a yellow flag. Like, Monica, just stop dating cheaters. And obviously I'm talking like past cheaters because she obviously wouldn't know that her current man would like cheat on her. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I don't. He made me feel so safe that when I say I never saw it coming, never in a million years.
So Steven said that he regrets it, but he never talked to that girl ever again. Okay, Steven. Last but not least, Alex and Tim. So they bring up that one argument when she put his hand over his mouth. Y'all remember that one? Because I vaguely do, but it's the one where they didn't actually record it, so nobody actually saw what actually happened. That one. So apparently she was in an upset mood because her dad got sent to rehab and she just wanted space. He came in and saw her crying on the floor, and so he tried to comfort her, but a fight broke out because, you know, she wanted her space.
So it quickly turns contentious, and it got to the point where, yes, I did feel like things got out of hand from a boundary standpoint.
Honestly, I kind of get both sides here, because if she wanted space, you should give her space. But who wouldn't be like super concerned seeing like their partner on the floor? Like anybody would like try to like rush in there. But if my partner asked me for space, if I saw them on the floor crying, I would give them space. Okay, I wouldn't like barge in there with like hugs and whatever. No, I'm gonna just step back. But then Tim starts rambling and he kind of makes this all about himself.
I'm not here to, I don't force my opinion on anybody, but don't ask me what I think unless you want to know. Whatever partner I have in this world, I'm hoping that they understand that about me.
Alex then said that she never physically assaulted him and she just didn't want production to come in.
I don't want cameras to come and make him look bad. I just wanted to de-escalate this entire situation.
So he said that he never yelled at her, and she's like, yes you did. Like production even had to come in and calm him down. Then he said that he didn't like what she called him, and y'all, she called him a little ass bitch. Like, you getting mad because she called you that? Really? Honestly, I said much worse things to my ex when we were together, so I don't really feel like that's a big deal. Maybe that's just a toxic trait for me, but get over it. Obviously, she said it out of anger. Why are you that mad about it?
Well, because he was disrespecting me for like over an hour. I said, you're acting like a little ass bitch. And
that's crazy. One, why would you say that to any grown man out here trying to love you?
What? If you're acting like a bitch, then be ready for me to call you one. The fuck?
But when you want space, it's okay. But when I wanted space, it wasn't good enough, right?
Right. Period. So she said that he keeps talking in circles and never lets her speak.
Like, why are you trying to come for me when all I'm doing is showing you love? Why the attitude? Why? What did I do? What did I do to you?
Y'all, he really is manipulative. So then they bring up her sleeping when his parents came over, and apparently she works a lot and had to do a bartender shift at 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. And so she talked to his parents for like a good 5 hours and just wanted a 1 hour nap before she went to work. But then boom, he threw a huge fit.
Because I felt like the level of respect that I was given wasn't being given in return. She asked me and I showed up for her family. When it was my turn, it wasn't returned.
Huh? Did she not show up to yours? So now he's just rambling, saying that she was out in the club, she didn't text him back fast enough, didn't listen to her when she told her that she had a flat tire, and to him, it just seemed like all these little things added up to her not respecting him. So then she starts debunking the club thing. Then she brought up how she was upset about how he read that letter to her dad. Then 3 hours later, he said that he doubted the relationship, then broke up with her the very next day.
The hate that you projected onto me on that breakup was mind-blowing. Do you have respect for me? Because I don't feel like you do.
First of all, you wonder why I don't talk to you, but you sit here and call me a bitch to my face.
You laugh. Are you seriously bringing that up again? Let it go.
Loser.
So then he goes on and on and on about why should he do anything for her if he doesn't get anything back in return. So it keeps going back and forth before Vanessa cuts into the argument, or else we will be here literally all day.
Sorry, I'm going to do this to save both y'all. I think it's safe to say, since you haven't spoken in a year, sorry to the audience. I'm sure you want the juice. I think you guys need to speak afterwards. Privately.
I don't think we do at all.
So like, yeah, that's kind of like where the reunion ends. They kind of talk about Jessica and then like these other two, but I don't give a fuck about them, so I'm not gonna cover them. And if you're wondering what Garrett and Taylor did, all they did was fish. Okay, I think that was like the whole entire segment. Fish, fish, fish. A bit of traveling here and there, back to fishing, and then Garrett's glow up, and then they ended it with him fishing again. Maybe I'm just playing, I don't freaking know, and I don't care, because that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.